Hello, my wonderful friends. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Elena. I love all things makeup and beauty, and I'm going to be showing you today the best summer eyeshadow palettes. So if you want to know what they are, then definitely keep on watching. Okay, so I have 11 with me. I meant to only do 10, but they were just too good to pass up. So yes. So we're going to start out with Sage the Day from ColourPop. And oh my goodness, I love this palette so much. You know I love this palette. I've used the heck out of this palette. And it just speaks summer. You know, for me, summer means the grass, the trees, the flowers, the pool, you know, the hotness, which, you know, I do not like hotness, but hey, it is what it is. But this definitely speaks to summer. We got like the dirt, we got the trees, I don't know, we just got the summer vibe here. I love green so much, so of course I had to put a green palette in here, but this is Sage the Day. And then we have In the Limelight, and this is literally summer right here. And this is also from ColourPop. Now, unfortunately, you cannot get your hands on this anymore, which is super upsetting because this is such an amazing palette. You see how, like, vibrant this is? Oh, yes. It is summer all the way. I just love this palette. I'm going to be honest with you. This is probably the best ColourPop palette I've ever tried. Like, the formula is everything. And I don't know what happened to ColourPop. Like, why did you stop this formula? I don't know. Please bring it back. Please bring back this palette also. Yes, I have it in my collection, but I feel so bad for the people that weren't able to get their hands on this because this is just too good to pass up. Too good to pass up. We have the greens. We have these neutral types. So basically, this reminds me of a popsicle. I'm not gonna lie. Those green popsicles that you have when it's like a billion degrees outside, that's what it reminds me of. This reminds me of the sidewalk that you're eating the popsicle, like, you know, on. Well, not on, you know, you're stepping on it. You know what I mean, okay? Yeah, just everything about this palette just speaks summer to me. And then we have the Flora Story palette from Odin's Eye, and this was in collaboration with Makeup Just for Fun. Definitely go check her out. She is such an amazing content creator. And this is actually what is one of the palettes that are on my eyes today. I tried to do a grungy summer look. I hope it turned out well. And as I said before in my videos, if you want to see a tutorial, let me know. I'm totally down for that. I might do a tutorial for shorts because now shorts are 3 minutes long. So I feel like that definitely is a lot more time for me to do a tutorial. But let's just see the packaging here. Okay, let's just look at the packaging. Oh my goodness, we got mushrooms, we got plants. This is just everything. I love this packaging. This is probably one of my favorite packagings from like my whole entire eyeshadow palette collection. Like, to be honest, I'm looking at all my eyeshadows and this one by far is my favorite. I am a mushroom girl when it comes to like the aesthetics. I don't like mushrooms to eat. Those are gross, but I love the aesthetics of mushrooms. I just think they're just fairy type. They're just very calming, peaceful, and that's also another summer aesthetic also is the mushrooms. This just speaks summer to me. And then we have the Color Story. Now, this is more of a grungy tone Color Story, I will tell you that. But it still speaks summer to me. I went ahead and used this shade, and this shade, and that shade also on my eyes today. And I'll show you the other one also when we get to it. But this is just summer, okay? It's literally the whole vibe of going in the grass, you know, having your bare feet in the grass, it being a summer hot day, but you also get some shade. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like, you know, going in a hammock, basically. I had a hammock. I enjoyed it. I miss it. But it is what it is. It was at my parents' house, and I've moved out of my parents' house for like 5 years ago. So, yeah. But this just really just reminds me of that. And then we have the Alice in Wonderland palette from Sigma. And this is more of, I don't know how to really explain it when it comes to the summer part. I think it's more just of every color for summer. So we got the pool, we have the dirt, we got the beautiful grass color. It's just everything all in one. That's what I'm thinking when it comes to this palette. And let me tell you, the quality of this, oh my goodness, magnificent. This was my favorite palette in 2022, and it's still one of my favorite palettes. I really, really enjoy it. And I've gained a lot of palettes since this palette. Just everything about it is just absolutely stunning, and it just reminds me of summer all the way. Just like the whole color story. It's summer. And then we have from Too Faced the Italian Spritz palette, and this is just so cute. Like, you see the packaging, yeah, this is also another cute packaging, and it still smells so, so good. And I did put this actually also in my springtime video, but it also goes with summer, okay? Just this drink, just think about it. Think about being in a hammock or sitting in a really comfy chair outside when it's 80 degrees, but you're sipping this. Oh my gosh, that just brings back good memories. I just adore this palette. Now, this is probably one of Too Faced's best palettes they've ever came out with, formula and color story-wise. I don't know. I just don't know what happened to Too Faced. I feel like they're really just going down. They're definitely going down in the dumps. There is some controversy towards Too Faced. If you want to look that up, please do. I'm not here to explain that on my channel. But if you want to know more about like makeup beauty news, definitely check out Robert Welsh and Jen Love, L-U-V. They have such amazing channels when it comes to the beauty news. That's what I watch to get all my information from. But yes, just we got the pool, we got the orange creamsicle popsicle thing. You know what I'm talking about. That literally reminds me of that. Just this reminds me of a pink floaty in the pool. Just everything about this, just the aesthetic. It's just summer all the way. And then we have from Odin's Eyes the Gourmande 2 palette, and this is kind of like going with the Sigma palette. It's just summer all in one. And now it is more of a darker color story, I will tell you that. But it really does remind me of summer, okay? I think mostly the top reminds me of summer. I think these two right here remind me of the hot sun. That's what it reminds me of. But we really don't have, like, these two colors don't really remind me of anything. But overall, it's just the summer aesthetics. I don't know. I just use this palette during the summer. And I actually, like, you know, you don't have to use a specific palette during a specific season. I don't. And I go into multiple palettes, actually, when it comes to doing my eyeshadow. But if I'm reviewing, like, a specific palette, then I'll just use that one palette. But everything, even just this, reminds me of the summer. Like the sun. You see this? We got the suns. It's just absolutely beautiful. And then we have what is also on my eyes today is the Paradise Cove palette. This is from Gourmande Girls and Ladybug Glow. And you see this? This is the beach. This is the tropics. This is everything that summer should be for me, at least. But it's not. I live in Michigan. It's sad here when it comes to the weather. But, you know, I can always just, you know, think that I'm on an island like this. And you see, just absolutely beautiful. I use this color in this color also in my look today. And it's just, everything about this is just beautiful. And I love Gourmande Girls. I love Ladybug Glow. They are such amazing brands. I definitely think you should check them out. Now, unfortunately, Ladybug Glow is deciding to close down temporarily. I don't know. She's hoping to come back. But with everything going on, tariffs, and just how the economy is right now, we don't know for sure. This whole tariffs, economy, everything about it. It's just hurting all these indie brands, and it's just so sad to see. So if you would love to support them, please do. You don't have to buy from them particularly. Just like, comment, share their posts that they have. That helps a lot too. Yeah, this is summer. We got the grass, we got the pool, we got everything. We got the tropic island, okay? We got this island in the front. I wish I was here. It is what it is. I haven't been on vacation for like 5 years. But that's another story. And then we have the Limoncello palette from ColourPop, and this is also one of my favorite packagings in my collection. When it comes to summer, lemonade, lemons, oh my goodness, everything about that is my favorite. And then we have this, and this is probably, out of all the palettes for this video, the summer video, I think this actually is representing summer all the way. Yeah, it is. It's the summer vibe, okay? We have the sun, we got the pool, we got the green grass, we got everything in here. And like I said, the lemonade is my favorite during the summer. I'm not gonna lie. Just like a cold glass of lemonade, a little bit of sugar, don't put too much in. It just hits good. It hits good when it's like 80 degrees outside. Yeah. And then we have the Club Nebula palette from Kaleidos, and this was in collaboration with Angelica Nikovis. I love her so much. She's such an amazing content creator also. And this is what it looks like. Now this is, I say, a jewel tone color story. It is summer still. It really does remind me of summer. Okay, mostly all of these remind me of summer, like the, what you call them? Shimmer shades. Oh my goodness. The shimmer shades are mostly what reminds me of the summer in this palette, but the jewel tones also do also. I don't know, just everything about this, just beautiful. Unfortunately, you cannot get your hands on this anymore, but I know you can always like shop your stash, or you can always find these on Mercari, Poshmark, Depot. Somebody's probably selling this secondhand or not even used. But even this just reminds me of summer. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like a funky packaging, but in a beautiful, funky way. And then we have the Wilderness palette from Beauty Bay. And I'm in love with this palette. I've actually used this palette quite a bit since getting it. And it's a rainbow palette all the way. I will tell you that. It is a rainbow palette. This is like the only rainbow palette I have in my collection, but it's still gorgeous. I still love this palette. The quality, everything about it is amazing. Unfortunately, you can't get your hands on it. Beauty Bay does that, tends to do that a lot with their most beautiful, amazing palettes. They just discontinue them. I don't know why. Beauty Bay, stop doing that, please. But we got the whole summer aesthetics here. We really do. It's a rainbow palette, but it's a beautiful rainbow palette. And as I said with the Sigma and the Solmon 2 palettes, this is just summer all in one, I guess. Yeah, definitely summer all in one. I just love this palette so much. And then the last palette is from Nomad. It's the Keys Beachy and Peachy palette. And I am in love with this palette. Let me go ahead and scoochie just a little bit. And do you see this? This is like summer right here. Okay, I wish I was here too. I miss the beach. I really do. And this is what it looks like. Okay, so I will tell you, it does look a little chaotic, but it's really not chaotic. I think it's just the black background that Nomad did. I think that's one thing Nomad could have changed about this palette. Otherwise, this palette is perfect in every way. And yeah, it's just summer. It's summer, hands down, all the way. It reminds me of the beach. It reminds me of going on vacation with my family during the summer. Just really beautiful. And looking at this, it kind of makes me sad because I wish I was on vacation. But you know what? It's all good. I just can go on vacation with this. I'll make a very beautiful look and I'll feel like I'm on vacation. That's how you do it here. Just beautiful. And Nomad itself is just an amazing brand. They have been so kind to me. They're kind to everybody. I haven't heard any complaint about the brand at all. To my knowledge, at least. Their formula, everything is perfect. They did actually come back with 3 of their discontinued palettes. They came out with the Underground Berlin palette. They came out with American Parks, which I'm getting my hands on those. Hands on that all the way. And then they came out with the Feta de Provence palette, which I do have, but they have reformulated all those palettes, and they've added a couple things to the palettes. Not the American Parks. I just know they just reformulated that. But for the Feta de Provence, the shimmers, they added more impact to them. And then the Berlin Underground, they added more mattes. But yeah, I love summer. I really, really do. And I wish I could get an actual summer where I live, but we don't. We get either cold or extremely hot, where you can't go outside because you'll fry, or it's raining. Yeah. That's our summer here in Michigan. Our springs and falls and winters are perfect, but the summer, it's something different. I used to live in Ohio, so we actually had a summer, I guess. But living in Michigan, it's definitely different weather. But that is it for the video. It is probably a shorter video, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Please check out my other videos if you like my vibe, if you like this video. And don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I will be back with a lot more beauty content. Till then, you guys stay beautiful, stay healthy, stay safe. Stay cool if you're in a very hot climate. Stay warm if you're in a very cold climate. Yeah. I will see you guys again. Bye.